thought we were really tentative to start the game. We weren't aggressive at all, and we were trying to fit into the game instead of taking the game on, which was, it was a little bit disappointing. But I guess it's first game, you're trying to do the right thing, and wasn't really happy with how we were playing in the first half. And we were touching distance where we could have easily been down double figures. But full credit the second half. That was Wildcats basketball. Third quarter was outstanding. We were aggressive, we were making the extra pass, we had our mates back on the defensive end. It's still early in the season, 2 games, we're still developing and evolving as a team and finding out our good areas and not so good areas. But I was pretty pleased, when the game gets tough, we have some guys step up and really deliver.
What was the message from you at half-time? Was it about that rim penetration?
Yeah, and even our rebounding. I think we were out rebound pretty easy in the first half. We're giving them second looks. It was our starters, I thought, were really, really tentative. So it was either challenge the starters at the start of the third or make a change. But I got confidence in them and faith in them and stayed with them, and they answered the challenge in that third quarter.
What impressed you most about the execution down the stretch?
I think the real telling play was Jermaine making the drive and having the faith and the trust to pass the ball to the corner to Jared Kenny. And, Jared didn't hesitate whatsoever and swished that through. I thought that was the big play for us. And that really put a sign on things to come for our team that, Beale has been a league finals MVP, trusts his teammate to take that shot, and that was a real good sign.
Jared passed up a couple of open threes in that first half. Did you have a word to him or anything about his confidence in taking that shot?
No, it was not much. We just if the shot comes out of the offense and it's a predictable shot, yeah, without a question, shoot it. I think the start of the fourth, maybe. I think Jesse had a real good look. Sean had a good. So we had 4 really good looks. So we couldn't really get a 5-7 point gap. But the guys have got confidence, and that's something to build on from tonight.
How's Casey came down pretty hard in that last quarter?
Well, I think he was just getting ready for me to chew him out for not making the basket. He got up too high. He forgot to call Nasser, I think, then come back down. But he's finding himself the same. The second half, he was very good. 5 assists. I think he made some great plays. A couple of those rebounds at the end were like, wow, go gadget arms. And we just got to get that second half to be normal. He's still wet behind the ears as a professional, and he's got the ability to get there. We just have to guide him the right way.
How did you assess the performance of the guy next to you tonight?
He's just rock solid, except for his hair that stands out all the time. But he's there every rebound. He's our muscle guy underneath. He probably could have made a few more, couple of ones under the bucket, but he's been consistent. He's had his best pre-season. He's going to have his best year without a question, and leading the league again, leading us again in the rebounding. So good things are going to happen.
Matt, there was a bit of differential in the rebounds. You came out that 6 in that third quarter. Did you really set yourself to gobble a few up?
Yeah, we talked about it at half-time. I think we were getting smashed on the boards. So we made a group effort to come out and just limit them and try and get as many rebounds as we can. And I think we did that, and it allows us to play our game. We can kick it ahead, get transition. So if we do that, then we're very tough to beat.
We've had a couple of real games with Nate now. How are you finding that partnership until we get on court together?
It's a work in progress. Obviously, practice, we're getting better and better day by day, but I'm loving having him out in the court. He just demands so much attention, and as you see, it opens up for everyone else, and it's allowed me to go back to the 4 spot, which I'm really happy about. But no, each game we're going to get better and better, and hopefully by the end of the year we're very good.
How did you see Casey's game tonight, and how's he sort of fitting in with the group?
Yeah, he's I think day by day he's getting better, understanding where he's going to get his shots from. The second half he showed he can get in the lanes, and that's what we need for him, to get in the lanes. It's going to allow for him to get easy baskets. And as Trevor said, some of those rebounds he got, you just stand there and watch him just keep elevating up and up. So he's going to get better each game, and the same as Nate. He's going to, by the end of the year, he's going to know his role and be very tough to stop.
Trevor, how do you assess Nate's battle with Jackson and tonight?
Yeah, well, Nate didn't have a good game. He started off You know, a little bit missed those couple of foul shots, probably put him in a negative mood, and we just got to let those things that he can't control anymore, let him out of his game and don't compound other areas. But look, we got again, we know where he is. He got 22 minutes into him tonight, so he's going to improve, and you know, you're going to see the best halfway through the year. He's not there yet, but we're getting there, and it's you know, it's a journey to get there. But he's got the right mental attitude and the right team chemistry in there to do that.
Seems like a real sort of confidence player, obviously really passionate and all the rest of it. How much of a challenge is it for him if he does have a slow start to be able to work through that and overcome?
Yeah, well, he's been so used to playing the last 6-7 years playing roles, you know, coming off the bench and playing a role, and now we're kind of putting him as a centrepiece. So we just have to work out where to get the ball with him, the right time, how defences are playing different. Sometimes they're trapping, sometimes they're physical, and it's just a process that we got to go through and evolve as a team and develop what works best. So we're just going through that process at the moment, and he's going to have great games and he's going to have, you know, okay games, and I thought tonight was probably okay.
A decent break for the next game. What have Damo's chances?
Yeah, good. Hopefully we'll get him on the court early the week, and I anticipate him that can play, but that'll be up to the doctors to give it a tick.
How important was Wags tonight coming off the bench?
Yeah, he was big, really big, and Sean as well, and Tommy. You know, to have those guys come off the bench, it's just consistent firepower, and they did a really good job tonight. And they kept us in it. I thought the starters probably a little bit tentative, but the guys coming off the bench really kept us in there.
Is it tough to, when you look at that experience you got on that bench, is it tough to sort of hold those guys back when New Zealand makes a fast start? Is it tough to sort of stick with your starters for a few more?
It's as the season develops, it's just the 5 guys playing best. The guys know if they got it on the court, I'm going to stay with them. You know, and I'll make some subs if they're tired or fouls. But most of the time, if the group on the court have got it going, I'll stay with them. And sometimes that's not the best players; is your best 5. It's just the 5 guys playing together. I think Jesse was growing well in that second quarter and was outstanding. Then the next group didn't do so well. So yeah, we just got to iron out a few problems with that.
Talk through the last 5 seconds. Did you have visions of Cedric hoisting another mid-court?
Yeah, well, Abercrombie hit that 3 to make it. You know, a 1-point game, and Dollar was ice on the foul line again. You know, at least we were 3 points up. So if he did hit a shot, we go to overtime. But you know, we went through that in the pre-season, how to defend 5 seconds to go, and we get in those situations. Matt and Jesse did a great job. You know, make him finish over the top here, and didn't give him an open look like we did last year.
Did you weigh up fouling in that situation?
Yes, I was yelling out foul. But you know, that's the dynamics of the game.
Mate, is it a relief to get that win over New Zealand? You guys have been such fierce rivals for so long. They swept you last season. Is it good to get that one under the belt so early?
Yeah, we were just happy to get a home win. Obviously getting a win on the road last week, but yeah, we want to come out here and put on a good show for our home fans. And luckily we got the win, and a good thing against New Zealand. They're a tough team, so it's always good to get one up on them.